I should take back everything, and we had a nice battle there. I really got drawn into this game, and let's go further with this now. Okay, so somebody's most likely living here. Let's find out who. There's a guy here, villager.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
You live here alone?
I see there's not much going on around here. So you've stayed here on your own?
Quite so, all by myself. All the others were either killed by the Cumans or fled to Rattay.
How come you stayed here alone?
Sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players, so when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. But it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The Cumans.
If it were Cumans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough.
It's a terrible thing that happened here. When will the people come back?
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Well, I don't know about Scallots, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Scallots parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
Isn't that the bishop's job?
Isn't it up to the bishop to appoint a priest?
Oh, you're probably right. But he don't seem interested in doing it. Why waste time finding a priest for a village with just one old fool in it?
Yeah, you're probably right.
I can ask.
I can always ask. But I've really got no idea where to start.
I can help with that. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Scallots. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon. Father Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
Aye. I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper. And then she died somehow, poor thing.
That's kinda scandalous.
Sodom and Gomorrah. Clerics today.
They're men just like the rest of us, with man's passions. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking to that girl's parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him. If some heathen stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
Alright. A man of the cloth. So, find the Father Simon, talk to the family of Father Simon's housekeeper, find the Scallots priest. So, where do we go first in order to find him? Well, that doesn't show up here. Optional, talk to the family of Simon. He's here. Ha! In the cloud. Interesting. So, it's going to be a ride let's go after it. Then and and let's head there. So I'm turning away from the city, further in. Besides, I wonder where the next events will take us. We know based on history from what we already heard is that Sigismund is attacking these lands. In any case, is that the place?
What the hell was that?
It could be. Let's see. Yeah,
Looking for...
I am. I'm looking for Father Simon.
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I want him to return to St. James.
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish, if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What went on between... Okay, where is he?
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it. I don't take them there, nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see.
Where is the cross?
Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right, thanks.
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. Our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
What a disgrace, wasn't it? These things happen.
Yes, these things happen. What can you do?
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man, he took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
Oh, nonsense.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Okay.
I'll be going.
Very good, then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
Now, another villager. Probably that's the father, maybe.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Father Simon.
It may sound strange, but I'm looking for Simon, the priest.
Father Simon? I last saw him when he was paying me damages. That was back when Mary was still with us. If you want to know something, ask the wife. I don't have the time or the will to talk about that man.
I understand. Thank you.
That's all. That's all they had to say. And I'm gonna go there and see the cross. That's gonna be a ride though. A good ride. Though. Alright, I should better start going there. I need to cross the river first. And I think that if I can go through the field, things would be relatively simple. I just hopefully won't end up being bogged down in a bunch of bushes. In any case, the grass looks very well made though. Very realistic, very beautiful. Ooh, bam! Look at that. Oh, it looks like I passed out. No, I didn't. And nothing's broke. He's there. Look at that. He spawned a little bit closer, good. Now that I managed to cross through the river, I can move further. Now you can see that Skalitz is a really huge place. And here is a dangerous place for anybody to ride through. Looks like the game just won't be the bushes, so to speak. And that's it. Okay. Let's see, where am I? I need to head up the stream here. So into the woods there. Okay. Now. Here. Ooh, that's it. It's time to leave the horse. And check on the map. It's not far from here, so I'll be heading further in. It looks like they have dug the body. Very carefully. Now, it's just on the right somewhere. Could be here. Could be not. I found it.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently.
Look around the area. Simon could well be hiding somewhere nearby.
I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Okay. Let's run around. It looks like there's a path here, so people are walking through here. Maybe that's why they decided to set this up. Now, where exactly I need to walk around? It looks like I went way too far. I was kind of expecting to walk around quite a bit here, and it wants me to go further in this area, not somewhere I would define though. Okay, this is where I need to go. Probably should look for a hut or something of that sort. For flowers. Am I there? Just not yet. I have to be in the circle now. I am. And still not much. That looks like a bunch of rocks. Could be a cave. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that, we found them. Oh, that's just a tram.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I've come for Father Simon.
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right, maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
What about some ransom?
A few groschen to line your pockets would come in handy, wouldn't they?
A few coins wouldn't go amiss. Just how much would you be giving now?
I think 61 would do.
Very well then. Ha! That's the easiest coin I've ever made. Well, that's that. We'll be off. The money won't spend itself, and I'm still famished.
Off you go.
He didn't tell me much. In fact, he didn't tell me anything. How unfortunate. Oh, that's him. Okay. This guy was well hidden.
Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
Okay, these are hard times.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the defenseless.
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests down by the path, so I took pity on them.
Which makes what they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay a good Christian's hospitality.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Scalit's blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favour of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Scalit's is a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
Those people need you.
The people need you. Please understand that.
I understand, but they need a better priest than I.
Do you have any idea what's going on around you? There is war, Father. War. People are dying. They slaughtered folk in St. James who sought sanctuary in the church.
I'm not blind. I do know what's happened.
And yet you want me to go back and tell them that the only person, far and wide, who could serve as their priest turned them down?
You lay a great burden on me, Henry.
I know that, but the people do need you.
You're probably right. It is my duty. At least for a time. Until they find someone better.
As you say.
As you say, once things are back in order, There'll be a new priest at St. James, and you can leave if you want.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very grateful.
I need help with
I
treatment.
need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged, but even then he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Get Philip Artemisia potion. Alright. Let's see. Go to Ravna and report what happened. So, let's go there. That's the guy right there. Well, it wasn't Skalitz though, but it still got burned out a bit.
I hope I can be of help to you, mate.
I have a priest for you.
I found you a priest.
Really? That's wonderful news. Who is it?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to live among you, at least for a while.
So you found him?
Yes, he was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest, people will soon be back.
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So I thought a portion should definitely go to you, as a reward.
Thanks.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
You're welcome. The main thing is, we'll have a man of God here with us.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon. Just don't you let him run off again.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you, Henry, and thank you for your help.
That was a 100 groschen. That's a lot of groschen, if you ask me. Alright, let's look at the activities. And I didn't find the quest that asked me to bring a potion to that guy. Maybe it was some kind of a bug with that priest. The priest asked me for a potion. In any case, that doesn't matter now. There is another quest right here in Osedarberg Castle, and it has to do with the hunter. The hunter is living on a hill. So I'll be heading there now. And I'll hope to speak with them. Here, I think this is the way up the hill. And that's his place. Looks like he's working by the fire. You know, he certainly has a lot of meat to eat.
God be with you.
He just offers training though. Hunting.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
Beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Okay. I'm gonna learn everything he can offer.
I'd like you to
Sir.
I'm interested.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm going to skip the conversations because listening too much of the same stuff over and over and over.
I'd like you to show me some.
Sir.
I'd like to
Could
hone my
be-
skill.
Oh,
A bit disappointing.
pay.
I'd like you to show me some.
Sir.
I want to achieve.
All right, but
But it'll cost you.
now.
I'll soon run out of money. Now, the bow.
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
Let's learn.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Oh, finally. Have the bow basics. But I think I won't have enough
Can you
money
teach me to be a better archer?
Sir.
for the master.
I'm interested in more.
Oh. Now.
Only just a level up. But it's still fine. He will not offer me a quest just yet.
Can you teach me to be?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
All right, but
It'll
now.
cost you.
Pay.
And now the master. For what I know, it won't be it.
Can you teach me to be a?
Certainly.
I want to achieve.
And maybe another
Maybe
time.
another time.
Now, my friend, you have so much money on you. I won't let you go. Done. Classical. Done. Let's check your pockets. 3,000 groschen. A piercer. Trunky. Forky. And Nohla's hunting horn. Nohla's hunting horn can be heard for miles, so let's pick these up. Grab the body. Get it inside here. So that nobody would take notice. And that will be it for now. The quest giver is still here, but it's certainly not going to be him. Gladly for us. Now, it's time to go back to the castle. Most of the quests are done. Obviously there are some activities, but these are questionable. So the game progresses and I'll see if I can do something about them too. In any case, I really like learning skills and I'm not paying for it. I am a noble now. Maybe the soldiers will say anything about that. Nope, but they shouldn't stop me now. Rat Eye Parish Priest. No, he would just tell me about Rat Eye, which isn't really what I want to hear. And what I want to do is just get some sleep, go back to my place.
What are you doing, creeping around like a
That's it.
footbag? Everyone has to carry you.
Welcome, Henry.
Welcome, welcome. That's not my room. Then where is my room? Can't seem to find my
You
room.
can't just walk around in the dark.
Okay, that's
You
my
have
room.
to have a light. It's the law.
It has to be my room, I think. I remember this painting.
Hey, you. It's forbidden to walk at night here without a light.
Okay, okay. I don't have any.
Only bandits creep around in the dark without a light.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
What the hell?
I need to get some sleep.
Where
and I
the
need-
hell were you brought up? Don't you know you have to have a light after dark?
That's the law. Okay, but this time... I remember there was only one bed, but we'll see.
Where's your torch? You can't walk around here in the dark without a light.
Okay, that's it. Did he just woke me up? I think
What do
he
you
did
think you're
that.
doing? Don't you know it's forbidden to go around at night without a light of any kind? Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Okay.
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You paid for your crimes. I hope you've learned your lesson. Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Once again he said that. Now it's time to get some sleep. Okay, this guy was standing guard all night here.